Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's episode, I'm talking about what a PCT is, what roles we do, and all that good stuff. If you're new to my channel, my name is Dia Davis. Yes, I am at work right now in the break room doing this on my break, but I wanted to just get on here real quick to just explain some of the roles that we do. So a patient care technician is basically a tech. Yeah, it's in the name, but we basically help nurses in all the things that they need, like the basic things as far as like admitting a patient. We get them water, we make sure everything's in the room fully stocked. What else? Once the patient is in, we do like vitals on them, like blood pressure. If they're diabetic, we do blood sugar, all that good stuff. We clean patients, so if you don't like wiping people, it's not going to be the job for you. We remove IVs. We don't start IVs, we just remove them. We do the glucose, the sugar check, like if they're a diabetic, so we'll stick them and get the blood sample, all that stuff. We make sure their room is clean. We chart, their lunch, their breakfast, their dinner. We do just basic hygiene on them. So like, let's say some of them need a bath and aren't able to give themselves a bath. We do a full bed bath, sometimes a quick bed bath. We can also do bath at the sink, all that good stuff. We take out trash. We do, I would say, the dirty work. But it is rewarding, don't get me wrong. So those are the roles of a PCT. It's just basic care in the hospital, like what nurses don't do. Nurses can do the same things that we do, don't get me wrong, but a lot of times we are the nurses' aid. So we help the nurses, like we take the load off of them, so they'll deal with the medication and the overall health of that patient. Meanwhile, while we're going in checking them during hourly rounds, we're seeing what they need, we're answering call lights, all that stuff. Okay, so for 12 hours we are at their beck and call. Okay, it's a fun job, it is a tough job, so you really have to ask yourself if it's for you. Like, it's not a job that you just get for the paycheck. If that's things that I like about it, is that I'm really able to speak to the patients and just help them out, because they're at a very vulnerable state in their life, and sometimes they don't even have family coming to check up on them because it's not a nursing home. So that's another great thing about it. Like, it's a good turnover rate, you know what I mean? Like, not that they die but that they don't stay long. So we'll clean this patient, we'll treat this patient, whatnot, and they're probably gone the next day or within the next few hours. So that's great, because unlike a nursing home, you're dealing with that same person all day, every day of the week. And with this job, I like that it's multiple different people. It changes multiple times, because I like to hear different people's stories. I like to be there for them in the short amount of time I want to make an impact on their life. So yeah, this is a job for me. I told you guys I did teaching and I did all of this different things, but I feel like this is the field that I want to be in, because I can really be hands-on, dealing with patients, and this is really bedside. So if you can make it as a PCT, you can make it anywhere else in the healthcare field. That's just how I feel, because literally a patient care technician is not for the faint of heart. Now, patient care technician and CNA, they're about similar roles and whatnot. You normally find certified nurse assistants in living home, living assistant care, if that makes sense. Like, what do you call it? Nursing homes. Sorry, that was lots of words. But you normally find them at nursing homes. And some CNAs do come into the hospital, but I feel like the hospitals are now winking out CNA, the title, and putting the title as PCT. CNAs do get, up north is CNA a lot. So, in the States, that's what I heard from a friend. I don't know, because I live in Florida. But if they have a certified nurse assistant license and come work at a hospital like I'm working at, which only does like PCTs mainly, they will have like 2 different licenses, the PCT and CNA, and they get paid a little higher. Like, each add-on you have in the hospital, you get paid more. I am not trying to be a CNA because I'm a PCT. My next step is to become an LPN, so that then I can do LPN to BSN bridge, go from BSN to MSN, so I can finally be a midwife, a nurse midwife, and do all these different things, open up my own practice, all that good stuff. Little things that we do as a PCT, and they're actually big things, because a lot of our work, if we don't do it thoroughly, then the nurses don't get good reports, and it can be pretty detrimental, like if we don't do what we're supposed to do at the right time. You know what I mean? Like as far as respirations or doing the proper EKGs or all these different things, we have to make sure our things are in check so that when the nurses get report, their things are in check, so that when they tell the doctors, everybody can flow better. And so I really like that I'm a part of a team, and I really like that I'm a part of the basic health of someone. You know, spiritually, you already know I can cover them in prayer, but it's a really good feeling to be able to see the natural health, the physical side of like helping someone, and not just the spiritual side, which we know God does more than we ever can in the health field. But it's really good to see the beauty of both sides, being a minister and being able to pray for them and spiritually help them out, and then being in the hospital and being able to help them out both ways. You know, it's a lot of times with my patients, I get to pray with them and all that stuff, but that's for another video. I just want to get on here and just explain the difference of the roles. So PCT, anything the nurse need. We're the techs, we're the eyes and ears for them. CNA, similar, except if you have a CNA title with the PCT, you get paid a little bit higher, which is all right. As well. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you have any comments, any questions that I didn't answer.